cofactors. And I'm going to start again with 3 by 3. And I'm going to take the exact formula, and I'm just going to write it as A11. This is the determinant I'm writing. I'm just going to say A11 times what? A11 times what? And it's A11 times A22, A33 minus A23, A32. Then I've got the A12 stuff times something. And I've got the A13 stuff times something. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm taking our big formula. And I'm saying, OK, choose column out of the first row, choose column 1. And take all the possibilities. And those extra factors will be what we'll call the cofactor. Co meaning going with A11. So this, in parentheses, these are in, the cofactors are in parens. A11 times something. And I figured out what that something was by just looking back, if I can walk back here, to the A11, the one that comes down the diagonal, minus the one that comes that way. Those are the only two that used A11. So there they are, one with a plus and one with a minus. And now I can write in I could look back and see what used A12, and I can see what used A13, and those would be the cofactors of A12 and A13. Before I do that, what's this number? What is this cofactor? What is it there that's multiplying A11? Tell me what A22, A33 minus A23, A32 is for this. Do you recognize that? Do you recognize? Let's see, I'll put it here. There's the A11. That's used column 1. Then there's the other factors involve these other columns. This row is used. This column is used. So the only things left to use are these. And this formula uses them. And what's the cofactor? Tell me what it is, because you see it, and then I'll be happy you see what the idea of cofactors. It's the determinant of this smaller guy. A11 multiplies the determinant of this smaller guy. That gives me all the A11 part of the big formula. You see that? The determinant of this smaller guy is A22, A33 minus A23, A32. In other words, once I've used column 1 and row 1, what's left is all the ways to use the other n-1 columns and n-1 rows, one of each. All the other, and that's the determinant of the smaller guy of size n-1. So that's the whole idea of cofactors. And we just have to remember that with determinants, we've got pluses and minus signs to keep straight. Can we keep this next one straight? Let's do the next one. OK, the next one will be, when I use A12, I'll have left, so I can't use that column anymore, but I can use A21 and A23, and I can use A31 and A33. So this one gave me A1 times that determinant. This will give me A12 times this determinant, A21, A33, minus A23, A31. So that's all the stuff involving A12, but have I got the sign right? Is the determinant of that correctly given by that, or is there a minus sign? There is a minus sign. I can follow one of these. If I do that, that was one that's showing up here, but it should have been a minus. So I'm going to build that minus sign into the cofactor. So the cofactor, so I put that minus sign in here. So because the cofactor is going to be strictly the thing that multiplies the factor. The factor is A12. The cofactor is the parens, the stuff in parentheses. So it's got the minus sign built in. And if I went on to the third guy, there would be this and this, this and this, and it would take its determinant. It would come out plus the determinant. So now I'm ready to say what cofactors are. So this would be a plus an A13 times its cofactor. And over here we had plus A11 times its determinant. And there we had the A12 times its cofactor. So the point is the cofactor is either plus or minus the determinant.